Alright, let's get started. Shift A, this time we're going to adding a hexagon. So basically is a circle, but we want to have only 6 vertices to start with. And then let's go to the top view, and I'm gonna hit F key to fill it, and then hit I key to insert it. This is the general shape of that single plane that we want to go. However, we need to cut a circle inside here, because once we're adding the thickness or the height, and we need to creating the screw we need to create a screw. We need to create screw structures inside of this geometry. So we need to make sure we have enough vertices to work with. So go to the tab, go to edit, and then I'm going to do Shift A to adding another circle. This time I'm going to use 18 vertices. Okay, so hit S to shrink it down. Now this time I'm going to select these two, hit the edit mode. We can see this is the circle that we want to use to do a project, do the cut. Okay, so what do we need to do in order to do knife project? So making sure you are in the angle or the view that you want to do the knife project. So because when you're doing the operations, it's gonna stay with default. So let's select the mesh that we want to go, and go to the edit mode, and then holding the shift click to the cutter that we want to use, and then go to the mesh knife project. You immediately see we have some vertices generated over here. So I can hide the cutter and then go to the vertices selection mode and see, oh, we have some vertices added in. So next we're going to do is to fix this topology. Okay, Control R to adding 2 loop cuts on each side. So we can do so. Control R, Control R, Control R. And then we can just join them together, hit J. So, and these two are going to be like that. J. And these two. And then we definitely gonna fix the other 2 vertices. They're just randomly generated from Blender. So I'm gonna hit the 2 to select these 2 edges, hit X to dissolve the edge. All right, so now we're good. Okay, so this is basically is the one that we are going to creating our shape based on. So 3 to select this face, hit X to delete the face. Now this is the one that you already see. We are going to giving some volume over it. So hit A to select everything, hit E and Z to just grab it. And so this is the one that we want to use. But once we apply subsurface modifier, it's going to ruin it for sure. So we also need to having some screw structures or spinning structures inside of this mesh. So we need to do something in order to do so. Next, I'm going to hit A key to select everything. But I want to save the inner circle or the cylinder over here in order to adding some loop cuts. So hit the C key and the middle mouse button to kind of deselect all these vertices. Okay, so to deselect all that. Now I'm going to hit H key to hide it. So now you can see this is the cylinder that we are dealing with. Okay, so I'm just going to hit Control R to adding some loop cuts. And because we're trying to creating the spinning structures, but usually we use 4 loop cuts as one single repeating unit. So for this time, number of cuts, I'm going to do 12. So because basically we're gonna have enough vertices to work with. And so let's go select all that. Hit the B key to deselect some loop cuts. B key and B key. So that is the 3 loop cuts we're gonna use. So we're gonna do one by one. So I'm gonna show you guys how. And right now I'm going to come here to making sure our snapping tool here, and I'm gonna hit G and hit X to just kind of do 1 unit. So I think it's fine. Just do that, and then I'm gonna select the rings over here and come down here, and then go to the top view. This time G Y, and just getting some spacing over here, and let's go to the next row. This one, this one, this one, and the GX minus. Okay, and then let's go with this. And a GY but front. Okay, so now this is kind of like we already adding some shapes for this like spinning structures. Then we can come out here. Okay, so go to edit mode, hit Alt H to unhide everything, and that looks pretty decent, I think. And then what we can do here, we are going to select this entire loop, and I'm going to hit G and Z to just drag it down to getting that shape created, and we can just cancel that snapping tool. So that looks pretty decent to me, I think. And what we can do next, I'm going to select the sharp edges and to start beveling this shape in order to make it work. So let's go to the edit mode and edge selection mode, and let's go with select sharp edges. Now you can see we have some things been selected. However, I don't want to select anything in here with this spinning. I'm just going to let the subsurface modifier to use. So I'm going to hit the C key to deselect all these loop cuts. Okay. So C key. So I'm going to deselect all these. All right. So, okay. All right. So that is good. So I want to make sure I select this very top edge as well. Shift Alt click, and also the lower part. Shift Alt click. So that should be good. Anything else? I think we select all the edges that we want to bevel for sure. So let's get started. Control B to bevel it, 0.02, and then let's do 2 and sharp into all the way to 1, and to do arc. So that is pretty much it. And then let's go tab it out and Control 2. Yes, subsurface modifier works, and shade smooth. It looks pretty nice, right? And if you want to, and certainly this is a pretty decent shape that we have created over here. And now let's see if there's anything that we need to fix the topology. For our purpose, I believe we should be in pretty decent size for the topology. Let's go, select that, hit the Q, face by select size, and I think we are done with this shape. And definitely you want to do some creative shape, you can certainly do so. So hit S, Z, but at the same time, if you do so, then this inner circle is going to having some spinning, okay? But you can definitely do creating the shape that you want to create, and making sure the inner circle loops. If you want to getting more, you can definitely creating more loop cuts when you start with. But the basic rules is to do 4 lines as one unit, repeating unit to work with. Okay, so I think that is everything I want to share in this video. If you enjoy this short modeling practice in Blender, making sure you hit likes and subscribe my channel, and leave comments if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.